Hello, and thank you for choosing the guided reading slideshow. As per usual, for this, you are going to need open a Google Doc or at least a piece of paper so you can write down the answers to the questions. Now remember, this Google Doc can be the same Google Doc that you're using for your choice menu this week. So we are going over the ever-living tree to this week's anchor text. So turn to page 685. Review the title, the author, and the illustrator. And then look at the essential question, which is, how do forests and trees show change? Remember, that's how do forests and trees show change from year after year, day after day. How do they change? How do they show it? Next, reread page 686. On your Google Doc, answer the following question. According to the author, what saved the redwood forests from the glaciers? So find some text evidence about what saved the redwood forests from the glaciers. Please keep in mind, if I'm going too fast, you can pause this guided reading slideshow and also rewind and go back to certain parts that you had missed. Next, read page 687. Then answer the following questions. Number 2. Why do you think the author interrupts the narrative about the tree to talk about Alexander the Great? So this entire time the author is talking about this tree. Then she interrupts the narrative to talk about Alexander the Great. Why does she do that? And then number 3. What is a catapult? You may have to Google this and research a little bit, but please answer the following question. What is a catapult? Next, reread page 688, and then answer the following question. Number 4. Why does the author keep repeating that the tree kept growing and getting bigger? So this entire time, almost on every page, the author says that the tree kept growing and getting bigger. So why does the author do that? Then read page 689. Then answer the following question. Why did the Ohlone consider the redwood forest a sacred place? So why did that group of Native Americans or American Indians consider the redwood forest a sacred place? Next, all you have to do is reread page 690. Now read page 691. Then answer the following questions. Number 6. In the illustration, is the caravan traveling through a fire? Keep in mind that the caravan is the thing with the camels and the person walking with the camels. So that's the caravan. In the illustration, is the caravan traveling through a fire? And then number 7. What happened to the redwood tree during and after the fire? So what happened during and after the fire? Now reread page 692 and then listen to me for more information. So coast redwood trees have several ways of reproducing. Reproducing means that a species, either plant or animal, has babies or has young. So a tree is going to reproduce into a sapling, and that sapling will go into a tree, and that tree will reproduce. So that these coast redwoods do produce seeds that fall to the ground. But new little trees can also sprout from giant trees' roots. When a redwood falls over, new trees sprout up from its trunk too. They grow in a line so straight that people often think that the trees were planted. A burl, the lumpy wood described on page 692, is another way the tree reproduces. New trees can sprout from burls that have been removed from redwoods. Now reread page 693, then answer the following question. Number 8. What happens to the cones after they fall to the ground? Why is it important that the cones do that action? Now reread page 694, then answer the following questions. Number 9. How were Marco Polo and Christopher Columbus alike, and how were they different? Number 10. What details does the author provide to show that the tree is important for animals in the forest? Now reread page 695, and that's all you have to do on that page. Please reread 696, and again, that's all you have to do on that page. Now reread page 697 and answer the following question. Number 11. Summarize what happened to the tree on pages 696 and 697. So what happened between the last two pages to the tree? Alright, now reread page 698 and then answer the following questions. Number 12. To what does the author compare the tree's length? So the author compares the tree's length to something that's not a tree. What is it? And then number 13, last question. What sentence on page 698 expresses the main idea of the selection? So what sentence does the author use specifically that expresses the main idea of the entire passage, not just page 698, but the entire thing? After that, please submit this to the Google Classroom when you submit the rest of your electronic work for the choice menu. Thank you for choosing the Guide Read Slideshow, and have a great rest of your day.